Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're actually going to be taming this beautiful beast that I just finished. It's a wig. I just finished it and we're going to also recreate a look from Ariel Black, a fellow YouTuber. Alright y'all, let's get started. So I'm gonna start with my spray bottle. I'm just spraying it with water just to tame the hair because it's very dry right now and obviously big. I just want the hair to just be um in a much more defined curl pattern. So I'm just gonna go ahead with the water and just spray my hair for now. Quick story, backstory of the hair. I purchased the bundles about a year ago from Pure Clarity Hair, and I accidentally bought the loose curls rather than a body wave. I never really wear curls that much, so I never used the hair for about a year now. I then made another mistake and purchased the wrong frontal. So as you can see from my frontal, it's a little bit curlier than the rest of the hair. So the curl pattern is actually tighter than the rest of the hair, which kind of sucked a little bit, but it'll just have to do for now. I'll purchase the right, I actually already purchased the correct curl pattern for it. I just have to put it on. But yeah. So now I'm actually just gonna go ahead and put in my curl activator. This one is actually from Mielle. I'm actually using that to kind of keep the curls nice and neat. So yeah, I'm also going to be putting a mousse in the hair to keep it from freezing up and for the curl patterns to stay nice and neat, of course. Do y'all see the difference between both sides? Like, that's crazy. All like wild on one side and tame on the other. On to the next side.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
So what I'm actually doing is I'm just braiding the hair to like I'm hoping that braiding the hair will then give me a looser curl pattern since the frontal's curls pattern are so tight. I have no idea if that would actually work, but I went on and tried it, and as I'm recording this voiceover, I don't remember whether it worked or not. So we'll see at the end of the video. So now I'm just gonna wrap up the front of my hair just to make sure that it's flat. One thing is I do not ever really use glue for my wigs. I do not like to use glue because I do have dreads that I'm growing under, and I do not want any of the residue to actually stay in my dreads. But even before that, I never liked using glue on my head. I would pin it down, but I would never really use glue because I didn't want it to go in my hair or damage my hair. So what I'm doing is just flatten it up so I can do my makeup and get a flatter look. Per usual, I start with my eyebrows. I have not had my eyebrows done for months. Like, I lost track of how long it's been, but it's been a very long time since I've actually waxed my eyebrows, which I typically I never really used to do them much, but I did them like every now and then, but I just haven't done them in a very long time. So it always makes that a little bit more challenging, but also it forces me to make my eyebrows a little bit thicker, which sometimes I want to do, but I never do. So Alright, so I'm actually going in on the eyebrows right now. If you know me, I usually start with my eyebrows. I am using a dark brown Dipbrow pomade from Anastasia. Typically, I use the ebony color, but I ran out of that, so I'm just going to use the dark brown. It's honestly about the same thing. It's not that, there's not a huge difference between the two of them. I'm actually going in with my Anastasia concealer as well. I'm using I think it's like Cache-cernes. I don't remember the name honestly, but I'm using a much lighter one than my lighter shade than my skin complexion because I want to create a really nice base for my shadow. I am doing a cut crease. Disclaimer, I'm not really good at the cut crease. I'm just trying to get better. So you guys are gonna see me go through these stages where I'm trying to get better at a certain, you know, whatever style or something. So yeah, I am no way a professional, but I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing, how I'm doing them, and how I'm learning. For the top of my brows, I'm actually using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in a darker shade, it's Toast, I believe. And I'm using a darker shade just to make sure that I am able to blend in a little bit easier than if I were to use a lighter shade. Don't mind my random dancing. I do like to listen to music when I do my makeup, so yeah, don't mind that. Don't mind the other side of my cheek. I actually went on and did the look that I wanted to do. Obviously, I had some errors there. That's why you see all that concealer is on my cheek. But I wanted to show you guys the colors that I'm using so you have an idea what those colors were. Yeah. So one thing is this look is actually inspired by a YouTuber. Her name is Ariel Black. I started kind of following her makeup. Um, I just love her makeup. They're just so nice, and I actually enjoy watching her videos. As I mentioned from the jump, I am not a pro at cut crease. I'm not even that good at it. I'm actually just learning to do them. So yeah, bear with me. Alright, y'all, so I'm actually going to add concealer under my eyes, blend that in, and then I'm going to cover it up with the darker shade from LA Girl Pro Concealer. Then I'm going to add my contour, which is the Fenty Match Stick in the color Espresso. Then after that, I'm going to put concealer where there's not any product. So, yeah. Then I'm going to blend the foundation and concealer with the same sponge. Just the colors are they match each other. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and blend out my contour. As you can see, the rest of my face is not completely blend in just yet. Not all the way to how I'd like it to be. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of blend everything else in, and then continue to blend. So blend, 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 blend. Don't forget to blend. Using a little bit more concealer to make sure that my shadow is kind of sharp. I don't want it too crazy sharp, but with the color being, the orange color, I just want it to pop. So I'm just using a little bit of a concealer under that to make it pop out a little bit more. I'm going back in with the yellow, very light amount, and just kind of blending in to make sure that the blend is, like the transition is not super sharp. So I'm using the Kat Von D eyeliner. It's like tattoo liner or something like that, just to start adding my liner on my eyes. I'm actually doing a little bit of that work before I put on my lashes. Once again, I am going to use concealer to make sure that my line is sharp. Next is my setting powder. So I'm using my Sacha Buttercup, and I am not a huge baking girl, so I just like to put my setting powder on and brush it off right then and there. Typically, I don't know why, but my skin cracks under it. If anybody has a solution for that, please make sure to put that in the comments. But yep, so on to the next thing, which is my lashes. Guys, I love these lashes. I have been using the Remadee Beauty lashes. Check her out. Her stuff is really good. At this point, I've literally used all of them. I bought a pack of 6 from her, and I've been using them for months now. I don't even remember which one this is, but she has some pretty dope lashes that I think you guys would enjoy very much. So check her out at remedeebeauty.com. As you guys can see, my lashes are on. Lashes makes all the difference in the world. So look at them. Like, yes. Okay. All right. Anyways, I love my lashes. They just make the biggest difference in the world to me. So right now I'm actually just going to go under my eyes. I'm going to be using the same green that I use for my shadows, and I'm going to put that under to make my eyes pop a little bit more and add a little bit color to it. Not that it needed much more, but in this case, the more the better. So right now I'm just adding some mascara to my bottom lashes, hoping to give me a little bit of volume. It is from NARS Studio. I don't remember the name of it, but this one really just helped my lashes look a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm just using that. I thought about putting bottom lashes, but no, that wasn't gonna happen. No. So I wanted to give my cheeks a little bit of color, so I'm adding the blush from LA Colors Face Palette Blush palette. I'm using the pinkest shade in there. Yeah, I just want a little bit of color. I'm now going in with my highlight. I am using a Sephora brand highlight. I believe it's the Illuminizing palette. I'm using a medium pink just so I can have a little bit of shine, but not anything crazy. But y'all see that shine though? But I'm still gonna add a little bit of Trophy Wife to the tip of my nose and a little bit higher up, just to have that little glow, you know. So I'm now just, you know, setting my face. I've added a lot of products. I'm just setting it to make sure that nothing cracks and that it looks good all together. If there's any little things that I need to fix, then I'll fix it. But yeah. Onto the lips we go. I always line my lips with a black liner. I don't typically use lip liners. I usually use like an eyeliner. I'm using a MAC eyeliner to just outline my lips. I didn't want to do too much because the eyes were already, you know, doing all the talking. So yeah, I just wanted to go in with a nude black liner and a little bit of, I didn't want to do too much shine or anything like that. Just let the eyes speak for themselves, you know. And y'all, this is the makeup look. I was really satisfied with it because, like I said, I am not, like, I don't do cut crease a lot, so I was a little skeptical, but I'm very glad of the outcome. As y'all can see, the hair did not really, I mean, it's a little bit looser, but not really. Not really. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put on the new frontal that I bought. It doesn't look bad, it's just, I can tell, and once I can tell, like the ends are not as shiny as the rest of the hair. So yeah, I'm gonna switch that out to a different frontal that matches the texture a little bit better. Clearly I wasn't done with my lips, so yeah. I honestly just wanted to add a little bit of color to it, just a tad bit, and then, you know, put my knee back on. I just felt like it was very plain, and yeah, but I like that a little bit better with just a little bit of color to it. So y'all, this is the final look. I am very satisfied with the way it came out. Like I said, I don't do cut crease eyeshadows much, so this was a very good practice for me, and I'm very satisfied with it. I really hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, I got this look from Ariel Black. She's a YouTuber. I absolutely love her videos, and that's where I got this look from. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you haven't liked, subscribe, please make sure you do so, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.